Hey there folks, and welcome back to Space Engineers. Here we are in our unnamed ship. And speaking of our unnamed ship, that's actually what we're going to be doing this episode, or at least part of it. We are going to be taking a suggestion, naming our ship. We're going to put a beacon on it, and we're actually going to go mining it. And you know, last time we were mining and we dinged up the sides, well, we're going to, well, actually off camera I did something that will hopefully mitigate the damage that we take, if at all. So what I'm going to show you what I did, and what I did is, oh god, turn on my jetpack, don't want to fall. Also, we're going to be putting our beacon back here, but that's not what I actually did. What I actually did was I ground off these blocks here, and I put in a landing gear. Also, I had to make three more grinders, or mining drills on each side to extend it out just a little bit, but this should be fine now. And these little landing gear are hopefully going to prevent us from getting dinged and dented. These landing gear can take a lot more damage than light armor blocks, so if we run into something, the landing gear will take the damage, not our ship, because I know last time we actually I think we destroyed one of those engines. That was a pain in the butt trying to replace it. We did the same thing on the other side, right over here. So now this thing has even more drills, and it's gonna just eat through rock even faster. But that's fine. And yeah, there's our welding ship, still permanently stuck in an asteroid. Okay, so there were a lot of really good suggestions for names for this ship. However, I think the coolest name is Fat Boy. And the reason is the person that suggested this name says because it eats everything. But there's another reason I think we can call it Fat Boy. It's a Fallout 3 reference to the nuclear bomb or nuclear missile launcher, the handheld nuclear missile launcher that destroys everything. And this will literally destroy everything if we decide to put our mind to it. So Fat Boy it is. Alright. So let's go to our control panel. Whoop. I'm gonna press. We gotta get inside of here. Press K. Now we go to info, and we can rename the ship to Fat Boy. Now all we need to do is we need to put a beacon on it. I suppose the antenna will technically work, but actually, let's rename the antenna as well. There we go, there's the antenna. Rename it to Fat Boy. Show ship name, there we go. Let's see, what does it say? Fat Boy, Fat Boy. Well, let's change that so it just says Fat Boy. We can just take off this name. There we go. That's going to be better. So we'll show our faction name, and then we'll show the ship name. And we don't have to have a very large broadcast radius. 10,000 meters is a lot. 2,500 meters is about as much as we'll need. Running around in this world. Fat Boy, the Imperator Pad. There we go. That's better. And now, as you can hear, our assemblers and our refineries are going to town. So we can actually start producing some stuff. At least we were able to. But for some reason all of our inventory stuff, or all of our iron left, it's probably chilling out in our cargo container. Let's hide the empty ones. There we go. Now where is all of our iron hiding? There it is. Oh, it's in the assembler too, that's why. So let's go to the other assembler. Production. Wait a second. Wait a second, that is the assembler too. Why won't you let me produce things? Alright, well let's take a look at that again. So production. Oh, that's the problem. I completely forgot about that. Okay, so yeah, we're now on assembler 2. We should actually name this assembler right and assembler left. I wonder, can we Yeah, let's rename this assembler right, because this one is on the right side. And this one's assembler left. Whoop. Okay, left. Okay. Now let us start production of lots of those and lots of these. Some girders, some of those, some interior plates, metal grids, small steel tubes, and even more steel plates. Let's see here. And they still can build a lot more, so let's keep on queuing them up. Okay, well, eventually we will refine enough iron that we'll put it in the assembler too, and all will be well. Okay, we don't actually have enough to build the antenna right now, so what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the rave cave and pray that we have enough to build the antenna, or the beacon, rather. Actually, we don't even need to build a beacon anymore now that it says what it is. So, I guess we'll just keep it as that. There's no real reason to have beacons anymore. So we'll grind off these little bitty bits here. There we go. And we can take this thing for a spin, see if it gets damaged anymore. We'll start grinding. Let's find some good ores to grind. I believe there are some... Well, there's magnesium right there. There's some... this is iron here. That looks like nickel or cobalt. In fact, that's cobalt, I bet. If we just equip our... Oh, yeah. I suppose I should mention, in the past update, they have made a whole bunch of new things, or... Well, they've organized all the blocks, so if you say you want cockpit blocks, hooray, there's all your cockpit blocks. You want armor blocks, there's all your armor blocks. You want the character tools. Well, these are the only ones that we have right now. There should be another tool, but we don't have it, which would be the jackhammer. Weapons and tools. So that's all of those right there. All blocks, as they are. Window blocks, so on and so forth. Also, they have added something for a small ship, which are the reloadable rocket launchers, which is nice because previously you couldn't reload your rocket launchers automatically, and now you can. So we might do something with our Hunter Seeker if we have a chance. So, well, we can fly in here and we'll just eat out the entire asteroid. Might as well. Or we could find a small asteroid and just obliterate it. That sounds like fun. This one's pretty small. Yeah, let's mine through that small asteroid. Granted, we'll probably only get gravel and iron from it, but it'll be cool. We'll make a nice big hole through it. Alright, let's close the door. Alright. Ooh, big old ship. And let's see what is in the asteroid that's close to us, or the small asteroid that's close to us, because we're going to eat it up. Ooh, there's a lot of good stuff in there. However, we actually have a lot of ores. It's just that they're all being refined at the moment. I wish there was some sort of laser rangefinder that you could use that would tell you how far you are away from objects, because, as I always say, in space it can be very hard to tell. Okay, we're getting close. Yeah, we're certainly very close now. And... Oop, there we go. Let's just rocket back and forth like we were before. Just to make sure we don't puncture our windows with little bits of rock. And we'll see if these new landing gear work out for us. I know a lot of people said we wanted to make an, or you guys wanted me to make an asteroid eater. Well, here you are. It certainly does the trick. There's going to be almost nothing left after this. We're probably almost halfway through. And I believe we are almost through. Yep. those landing gears seem to be doing the trick. Oh, let's see, I think we're breaking through. Yep, we're breaking through. Any damage so far? Let's see if we have taken any damage to our ship. Well, not really. Not that we can see, at least. That's good news. And you can hear the assembler going to town. Let's go up here, make sure none of our blocks are dinged or dented. Very nice. We could actually put something up there. We can put like battery packs or something in case of an emergency where we run out of uranium power. We can limp our way back home with battery power. Could do something like that. Alright. We're almost through. I wonder, how much stuff do we have in our cargo container now? Oops. Plenty of stone, that's for certain. What about, I bet that's all we got was stone. It doesn't look like there's any iron in the center of this one. Alright, let's see how far. Whoop. Guess we can't view the other side, but I know that we're breaking through. Oh, I guess we did dent the bottom. We could put landing gear on the top and the bottom as well. That wouldn't be an issue. Gotta almost be through. We must have hit some hard ore or something. Okay, well, let's back on out of here. We'll see why, for some reason, we haven't made it all the way through. Oh, oh. Denting the top of the ship on the way out. So, I think we might want to put some landing gear on the top and the bottom as well. But, okay, now we're free. There we go. Well, let's take a look at the damage, and let's take a look at the damage to the asteroid, as Fat Boy aptly eats the entire thing. Okay, so we did some light armor block damage on the sides, but that's just because I dinged it on the way out. Ah, so this little block here must have been somehow preventing us from going all the way through. Yeah, but it was pressing on one of those blocks, and that's why we're missing 2 drills. Well, that's something to keep in mind, but it certainly does eat its way through stuff. Alright, well, let's just fix this up briefly, and then we'll go on to the next request, or at least starting to work, or start work on it. Okay, let's finish this. Okay. So the next request that we're going to take is actually not just one person, but several people have mentioned that they would like to see a little racetrack for our buggy. So we'll see if we can make that. Probably not going to be able to make it in one episode, or not even close to be able to make it in one episode, but we will certainly take a look at where we're going to put it, because I think we already met the quota for user requests this episode with naming the ship. But next episode we're certainly going to hopefully build it, or have it built and have fun with the racetrack. I'm kind of on the fence on what I want the racetrack to look like. Probably more than just a circle, because oval tracks are boring. And we'll probably have some nice elevation changes and whatnot. Maybe even use some part of an asteroid for the track. That would be interesting. There's one thing I haven't seen are people trying to race their ships and or race their little buggies in this game, even though you technically could do it. Alright. Must be getting better. Oh, well, looks like we're actually missing a block, so as nice as this ship is, it still can get dinged and dented a little bit. There, there. Roll up the rest of these blocks. Ooh, military transporter off in the distance. Cool. Alright. Do we have any? Oh, we do have steel plates on us. And we have enough to finish that. Awesome. Didn't realize I did, but whatever. I'll take what I can get. Looks like, what kind of block went there? Let's look on the other side. I think it's just another... Oh, we're missing 2 blocks. Might even be missing a grinder? We're missing a grinder! Okay, so I will have to be more careful with this. It's not as rugged as my beast that I made. The big old unnamed mining beast. But I suppose this is meant to be an all-in-one type ship, not just a miner. It's meant to refine and assemble things. And it does a good job at that. As long as I don't derp up and I remember how things work. Alright. Alright, well, we'll finish the rest off screen. So, where oh where can we put a racetrack? Let's see here. Ooh, and another ship. Interesting. Well, this asteroid doesn't have anything on it of ours. Wonder if we can find a nice flat area where we can start our track. How much stuff do we have in our inventory? We have 1 steel plate. Okay, that's not really enough to do anything with, but we can certainly plan it out. Ooh, nice and flat on that asteroid over there. Or we could go over by one of these smaller ones. Interesting. This is like a double asteroid. There's a small little asteroid that plowed into another one. And it's connected. Interesting. Kind of want to explore it. Is there a hole? Yes, there is a hole to explore it in. Or with. Oh, there's nothing much in here. Just a little bit of empty space. Alright, well. I think this would be a cool asteroid to make our little track start off of. Let's find a flat area. Good, let's see here. For our racetrack, it's probably going to have to be... I know our small buggy is approximately 2 blocks wide, which means at the least we'll want the path to be 4 blocks wide with a little curb so you don't fall off. And we could have it go from the asteroid, we can have it go out, maybe go down a bit. Maybe we could have it just connect to a whole bunch of asteroids, which would be interesting. And we'd have to have gravity generators, make sure that they're all on the same plane, but certainly would be doable. We could have it go from there to there. Maybe all the way over to this asteroid and back. Well, that'd be interesting. Or maybe from there to there to there to there. I think that'll do it. Well, we'll get working on the racetrack next episode. However, in this one, we should start work on more components for the Herpterprise. So let's go back to the Rave Cave, and let's start making all the steel plates that we can. Because I want to start finishing the Herpterprise one of these episodes. I know that you guys probably want me to finish it too, so... Also, we can start using our mining ships. Big Bertha and Little Bertha. Alright. Speaking of which, let's use said ships. First, we'll go to control panel production, make a whole bunch more steel plates. Alright, we're gonna max out the amount we can make, but that's fine. And let's start mining. Whoop. There we go. Let's go to the antenna. Sorry, the remote. Small ship, we want Big Bertha. We're going to use Big Bertha. Go to the remote control, control it. Then we're going to go to the camera and view. Make sure we didn't destroy Little Bertha in the process, because I know we did that last time. Where is Little Bertha? Actually, I'm going to get out of here because I want to control... I want to find Little Bertha. Make sure I didn't blow him up. I rebuilt Little Bertha. Okay, well, she's still in good shape. Where is the remote control? Control. And we want the camera. View. Oh, we're in an asteroid. When did this happen? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Last episode we went inside of the little control station inside the asteroid. That's where Little Bertha is. Okay. So we don't have to worry about Little Bertha. Let's go back to Big Bertha. In fact, we could technically go to Fat Boy and control it, but it's kind of dented and dinged and we need to replace some of the drills. So we're going to go to Big Bertha. Go to the remote control. Control it. Go to the camera, view. And let's see, we actually haven't done any mining with this one yet, so let's take it for a spin. And take it for a spin inside of here, might as well. There I am. Alright. Let's see how well this thing mines. So what we need is, we really only need iron at the moment. So let's just go mining some iron. It's weird not having any sound, but I guess technically the cameras don't have sound, I don't think. Either that or the chord volume on it is a lot lower. Om nom nom, eat the iron. And because we're in a remote control chip, there is no third person view, so we just have to make this work. Alright. Let's keep on doing our mining. Alright, let's take a look and see what we have. We have a bunch of iron, some silver ore, and gold. Nice. So, we got some good ore from this so far. Alright, I just realized we'll have to put a docking camera on this because right now you can't really see where you're going to be docking, so right now I might have to remove the ore by hand, which is kind of a bummer because I can't really see where the connector is on this ship. So let's hear. Big Bertha's going to be over here. And let's see. Cargo container. Gonna grab the iron ore. Alright. Looks good. Alright, we're gonna go down over here. Whoop. Turn off our jetpack, throw the iron into our refinery. We'll get that working and we'll just wait until it's done. In fact, I think that'll be it for this short episode. We're gonna make sure that we do a lot more. Next episode, we're gonna work on our cool little space track. So I think that'll be it for this episode. Thank you folks for watching, and I will see you folks next time.